guys, today I'm going to be doing something a little different. Instead of doing my fitness planner like I have in the past, if you've noticed, I've sort of taken a break from fitness planning in the last month or so, and I haven't really been working out. I've been focusing on eating well, but more than anything, I've been focusing on good self-care. I got really burnt out. Just the amount I was exercising was really cutting into me time, and I am pretty busy right now, and I only have so much time in the day, and I decided that my time was better spent on focusing more on self-care instead of fitness. And obviously fitness can be a part of self-care, and it is, and I'm not inactive. I just haven't been doing planned fitness activities, if that makes sense. But I am going to be using the very old version of the Scribble Prints Infinity Kit, and I actually filled out something for my sidebar, and I pulled some planner Kate stuff that kind of matches, it's similar color scheme. It's not perfect, and filled that out already, just with some goals for the week for self-care. And I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted to do. I might do, because what I want to do is put a half box at the bottom down here and do maybe a little things header or something, so I can write one thing I did to take care of myself that day, or a positive thing, or that sort of whatever, to use this more as a journal kind of thing. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do my sidebar first. So for me, a lot of self-care is you guys have heard me talk about my routines, and for me that's a big part of my self-care. When I come home from work, immediately doing something to take care of myself is really, really important. So I like to, and I'm still going to put my YouTube stuff in here just because YouTube is one of my hobbies, and it's something I do for fun, which is in a way self-care, and I actually don't have space for the goals thing. I could cut, I'll cut the bottom one off. Oh no. Okay, good, it didn't stick to that. That was my fault. I've done that before. That is not the first time I've done that. So I'm thinking what I might possibly do is do a to-do and do YouTube, and then do today for both of these boxes, and then put my meals for the day down there. And something I have on here is eat breakfast, and what I mean by that is eat a real breakfast, because I've gotten into the habit of rushing around in the morning, spending too much time laying in bed on my phone and not giving myself time to make a good breakfast. And for me, a big something that sets me up for mental health success during the day is eating a real breakfast, cooking real food, which might seem kooky or over the top for some people, but I personally get a lot of enjoyment out of breakfast food. And if I'm not ravenous while I'm at work, then I'm usually setting myself up for better food choices at work and as the day goes on. So I really want to have more make time. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to make more time for breakfast in the morning, which I've been pretty good about the last few days because I kind of realized that I'd been skimping on breakfast, and then I'd like go to work super hungry and then make poor food choices, which, like, I don't know, fast food just doesn't make me feel good. And I actually had fast food one time. I went my 6 weeks without it, and like the day my 6 weeks were up, I went to Taco Bell and I was like, I don't miss this. Like, I ate it and I was just like, this is kind of gross. Like, why was I eating this all the time? And yeah, I haven't had fast food again since, and I really don't miss it. Like, I still have some takeout. I don't know if you count, I guess we had Five Guys, but I don't really count, like, Five Guys feels, even though it's not exactly healthy, it's also not like McDonald's level. Like, it's at least real ingredients. I mean, it's still very calorie dense, but if you've never been to a Five Guys, it's a very yummy burger place. I was thinking about doing this. This is from like the New Year's Eve kind of Cinderella / Beauty and the Beast Scribble Prince Coat kit. I didn't use the glitter samplers for that one, so I might use the gold and do that in the middle and then do like little things for the bottom. I don't know, I'm like playing around with this. This could totally change from week to week until I find something that I like. I was actually watching now like one of Andrea's vlogs from like, I think whenever Nick's birthday was, where she flipped through like her old spreads in her Uncoiled when she put her Erin Condren in the Kiki K, and I was just feeling inspired to do like, to change something up and to do something a little different. So I actually really love how like 3 heart checklists look down here, and I used to do that. I'm like flipping through this like, this is gonna have, that would not have that. In my old fitness planner and in my old main, I used to do that at the bottom, and I haven't done that in a really long time. So I'm gonna try putting the half boxes down there and just see how I like that. I was gonna do glitter headers, just because there's not a whole lot of gold in here. And it's okay if this like gets pushed down a little bit. If it goes down below that line, doesn't matter. And then I was thinking like in here I can journal like self-care stuff. I don't know, I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna work. Like I said, I'm just playing around, seeing how I like this. I've been wanting to use this kit for a while, and I had it planned for February, and I only had 3 kits set aside for fitness planners for March, and I didn't do, except for my first one, I only did 1 fitness spread in February. So I went through my February like kits that I picked out for fitness and picked the ones I liked. Honestly, I don't really want to like put this down. Maybe I'll do the chevron washi, which if you guys know, like chevron washi is my favorite thing in the whole wide world. And when she did like the multicolor release one time of chevron washi, I had requested that, and I remember sitting in church and she Instagram messaged me with a picture of it like on her computer, and I was like freaking out because I couldn't really like pull my phone out. Like my phone had beeped and I pulled it out to like silence it, and then it was like Instagram message from like scribble prints cover. What if it was from her personal one, I don't remember, but I was like, what? What? She did multicolor chevron? What? I was very excited about it. I really like chevron washi. That's really off. I'll leave it though. And then I'll put that down and then come over to the side and let's do the same thing. Okay, so let's do, what was I doing? How did I start this? I did today headers and the heart checklists. I still, like, I'm hoarding my multicolored chevron washi because every once in a while a spread just really needs it. And, you know, I'm like hardcore about it. Oh, I was gonna do like the little things headers. Do I like that better? I might be pulling up this chevron washi, which is fine. These stickers, this is like kind of, I think her older paper. I don't know. I'm not sure what I prefer. I kind of like the simplistic look here of not having the washi. What if I do it up like that? See, this is, I told you guys, this is just, it's gonna be an organic experiment. I'm gonna undo that just because the headers tend to like curl because they're smaller. I might use my February, like the kits I didn't use in February, and do like mock spreads or something. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that with this space between the little things header. Maybe. I think that's what I'm gonna do though. I've really missed like filming a fitnessy kind of thing, but it felt really dumb to like film spreads that I wasn't using at all, or like, I don't know, it felt disingenuous. That would be the correct term. That's what I'm looking for. To be filming a fitness spread and then not actually working out. So I feel like self-care for right now is what I need. And I'm excited. I've been trying to focus on making sure I have more downtime and that I'm not overcommitting myself, and that I've been trying to do like little things every day so that I'm not, because I get really stressed out like if my house is unorganized or cluttered, or if something's dirty, I can't relax. So if I kind of just not that I was ever super messy, but I have like, mentally I have pretty high standards kind of about like how I like things to be in my own house. So, I don't know. I've been doing like even something as simple as just quickly hand drying like my pots and pans instead of leaving them out on the counter. I feel like to dry, I have like a drying mat that I just leave them out on. It's like it's done and then my counters are cleared, and mentally I feel better because I don't feel like I have a mess hanging over my head. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense in my brain. But, okay, glitter headers. And then 1, 2. And doing stuff like this weekend, I edited and uploaded and scheduled a bunch of videos, so I know that I don't have to worry about YouTube during the week, because if I leave it to the week, it's just never going to happen. I've discovered that about myself. If I don't do YouTube stuff over the weekend, I'm like never gonna edit and upload during the week. I just don't have the patience or the time. Like when I get home from work, I'm tired. And when I'm not tired, it's like actually pretty fast to edit through stuff. Like I can edit really quickly, but when I'm like cranky and tired and it feels like work, then it feels like it takes forever. So I've been trying to get everything edited and uploaded ahead of time and scheduled so that I can just go on autopilot during the week. Because I know I've been like really patchy. Like I'll have weeks where I upload every single day, and then I'll go a week and only like 1 or 2 videos will go up, and then I'll like upload 6 days in a row again, and then I'll go 10 days and there'll only be like 2 videos uploaded in 10 days, and I know that that isn't like good. And I know I get as much out of YouTube as I put into it. So here's, I can either do like up, like I think I do like how I had it with the little space. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna like write down there, but it's gonna be something. Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and toss these. I'm gonna use the weekend banner. So this is the finished spread before the pen, because this is going to be something that I fill out as I go. But yeah, I'm excited to try something different, and this could be a total flop. I could get to the end of the week and be like, I didn't use this at all, this did nothing for me, or it could be, you know, parts of it work, parts of it don't, but I'm hoping to tweak it and find like a good system that works for me, because my old, like the way I did my fitness plan with me's worked for over a year, and I could definitely go back to that in the future, but right now I think I want to focus more on the self-care side of things with this planner, so we'll see what happens. If you have any like good self-care tips or things that you would want to share with other people, leave them down below. I know for me, like learning how to do self-care and making time to prioritize self-care has been a really big like thing for me this year, and like last year too, but especially the past few months. Just learning to prioritize the little things that make me feel good and like put me in a good state of mind have just, it's been like a big part of my day-to-day routine. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't, click subscribe. I do a lot of normal plan with me's. This is kind of like a weird one because I'm not even entirely sure like what I'm doing, but I do have plan with me's where I am a little more planny, so you should go check those out. Yeah, so I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.